Lady Jane, what are you doing here?
Well, now, we think we're entitled to the accusing tone of voice. You have gone and done it again. Despite swearing you never would, you've run off and gotten married in secret. Well, we're all a bit older and wiser and more temperate, one hopes, so I'll be on better behavior if you will.
I, for one, wasn't surprised in the slightest.
That your son married a complete stranger?
Crash a chopper into Sahara with a woman and you get to see what she's made of.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless she doesn't survive and the vultures get her, then you really get to see what she's made of.
Oh, but you look wonderful. You both look wonderful, so you're obviously happy, which we approve of, and you were going to tell us eventually.
Actually, we were going to make it a surprise. We were just going to drop in, see you up in Alaska. Obviously, I have my big brother's big mouth to thank for ruining the surprise. Although I have no idea how he found out.
What's that on your hand, Jax? Surely anybody could have seen that at Jake's the other night.
Well, when did all this happen? I want details.
A few days ago in Las Vegas. I'm sorry, I'm Chloe Morgan.
That's Ned's fiancée.
That's right.
Oh, love must be in the air.
Yes, and I'm sorry I'm the one responsible for your son so suddenly getting married. I just had to go to Las Vegas that night.
Oh, I see.
If we have you to thank for pushing Jax into marriage with this splendid woman, so be it. But do you think you would mind if we...
Obviously, you finished dinner.
No, we just got our menus.
Oh, well, Ned, I'm sure you'll understand. We're so looking forward to getting to know our new daughter-in-law.
Of course. Of course. Yes, we'll call you tomorrow and reschedule.
Are you sure?
You know what? That's really not necessary. Oh, I think it is.
I agree. So we can introduce you to the joys of being a member of the Jax family. How many embarrassing stories about Jax's childhood do you think we can squeeze into one evening?
Oh, 35, 40?
I think that's our cue to go. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Nice, Chloe.
Jax's parents? This is out of control.
Let's go. Good, sturdy shoulder.
Oh, Dad, she's not a side of beef. Come on.
Pay no attention to him. We want to know everything about you, Alexis. For instance, how do you like children?
Grilled or deep fried?
Well, anyway, there he was, lost in the middle of the outback, all, 44 inches of him, brown as a berry and as happy as an 8-year-old could be.
The moral of most of their stories is that it's not safe to leave me unattended.
No, the moral of the story is you always did what made you happy, and happy is what we always wanted you to be, and we're so pleased he's found that with you.
I really am happy. It's a good day to have you here fussing over me.
I'm so sorry you lost your parents so young. I hope you'll think of us as your family from now on.
Thank you. That would be very easy to do. John, you're getting that look. I think we've clutched at the newlyweds long enough. We're heading up.
The woman will be the death of me. Ever since I had that little spell, she actually thinks she can tell when I'm getting tired. Spell? It was a heart attack.
Well, we haven't even unpacked. I'm sure you'll excuse us. Do you think you could possibly meet us for breakfast?
I'd love to.
If we can find something besides my childhood foibles to talk about, yes.
What about his adolescent foibles?
Hey.
Good night, dear, and congratulations, both of you. We're so pleased. Thank you very much.
We'll see you in the morning.
All right, thank you.
No.
I'll make sure they're settling comfortably.
Hey, Jerry. What were you thinking, dragging them down here without any warning?
I was thinking that finally the Jax family had something to celebrate. I was thinking you looked happy and in love, and they should see it. They didn't have to be dragged here, believe me. And partly I was thinking that stealing Ned Ashton's woman is an accomplishment that ought to be shared publicly. Jax and I have always shared everything.
Oh, get out of here. Go on, take a hike.
They love you a lot.
Yes, they do.
All right. So now we need a plan. What?
Fault for not telling Jerry right away. Gertrude was sitting there when my parents walked in. There was no way I was going to be able to tell them everything.
Jack, I understand.
No, you don't. I see, I'm making the same excuses as they try to make to me. I'm saying everything I did was for someone else's good. Every lie I ever told was unintentional. And why aren't you telling me I don't get to make that kind of defense when I wouldn't allow it to the people that I love most? Now, you were there after Brenda died. You saw how I treated them.
So you ate a little humble pie for dessert. Regret isn't always such a bad thing.
I cut myself off from them because they didn't meet my high moral standards, my happy childhood, my charmed life. None of that counted. Only the fact that they lied. I mean, such a hypocrite.
That's not true. And if it makes your heart a little larger, a little roomier, it's a gift, isn't it?
We were such a happy family.
So I gather.
We haven't been that in a long time, you know. So would it be so wrong to let them have this visit?
I was hoping we wouldn't have to disillusion them right away. Not just for their sake. I've never been a part of anything like the Jacks family before. And I wouldn't mind a little longer taste of it.
You know, I'm really glad I married you.